So, as the host says it here on YouTube, I have a dream. It's a PincheAls 2021 dream, and obviously, while you guys are talking, I mean, we have Q&A as well. This is all just I want to give you guys a cool update because I've been thinking about this for quite some time, actually. And what I've been thinking about, it's actually some stuff I want to work out with you guys for now and for the next year. Obviously, it's looking very far ahead, but I think it might be something that we can do realistically and might be able to accomplish it as long as I have the help from you guys for 2021. And what that is going on the road with PincheAls Garage. What's going on, Tiny? Everybody joining in. Hawk Austin on Instagram and Tiny over here on YouTube. What do I mean? It's going good, Connor. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for everybody tuning in. And what I'm trying to talk about is the future of PincheAls Garage and what we want to do in the future. I'm doing good, buddy. Doing very good, David. And how about yourself, buddy? And what I mean by the future is what should we be doing to make PincheAls Garage even better than it is right now? What we're currently doing, you know, the Outlander, the MK2, and the Corrado, and obviously Filbert and Heifer, and Poppy the bus. I mean, that's coming actually later this season, as well as the VW bus works and mods. Yeah, I'm definitely down to do a hydro clutch or hydro conversion. What it is that I'm trying to figure out if I should start a Kickstarter campaign and work with it throughout the year until we get it right. But I need help on how to set up a Kickstarter. And what this Kickstarter is going to entail is putting PincheAls Garage on the road, meaning PincheAls Garage, full shop, inside an RV, going cross country to help everyone in need. And what I mean everyone in need is if you need simple things, brake job, clutch job, motor swap, I will drive cross country to meet you in your home, work on your car together, film the entire project, and then proceed to the next location. The goal is to design an app so it creates the map for us, a virtual world map that will say if you need an SOS and what's going on, the Gene Martinez, hey. The goal is to design an app so we can you guys can SOS me and be like, oh, he's only 400 miles away and I'm done with this project here, and I'll drive my way over there, meet up with you guys, help you fix whatever is in need. Obviously, I will carry a decent amount of assortment of spare parts if you guys need them, depending on the job. But I'll have a full tool, jacks, everything we need to do the job on the spot. Or if it takes a couple days, I'll have a big old RV, hang out and work on your car. And help you. Obviously, a lot of people out there, even though you have DIY videos, are still not 100% confident to do this. And I think me showing up in front of your house, that confidence level, it goes from here to right up here, and we do it together. I think that would be amazing and an amazing experience for everyone, and even for YouTubers, because I can meet you guys anywhere in the country, anywhere in the United States, and help you. But I need help from you guys on how to make it work. I will go to Canada. I mean, I have full passports for me and my family, so I can go anywhere in the world. I got no issues traveling around the world at all. Obviously, I can't travel in an RV everywhere. But I can go to Canada, Mexico. I mean, I love my country. Por amor, pero not the safest to go, for family and kids, not the smartest thing to do. But it is an idea, and it has been a dream of mine for the last couple of years to do this. But I don't know what to do or what it entails to make it a successful campaign for Kickstarter. I don't care where I'm going in the winter, Ray Cheats. I'm going anywhere, at any time. The goal is to help you guys in the winter, in the summer, in the fall, spring. I don't care. I'm going to have all the tools to accommodate you and help you in your time of need. You'd be surprised on what some people um, really need help with. I mean, sometimes they have all the parts they need, but they miss that one tool, and they live in that one part of the country where in the U.S. that no one carries a European triple square 8mm M8 or an M10 bolt, which for God's sakes, MK5s and MK6s use it on their suspension for some stupid reason, and you bought a set of coilovers and you're just like, I don't know who to talk to. I don't have help. I don't have the tool. I might as well order online and wait 2 weeks and a half, and not be able to fix or put my car together, for a show coming up or something. I don't know. It's just these ideas that I'm coming across, and I see I see the demand, I see the need, and I want to fill it. I want to fill these demands and these needs, but I need to figure out how to do it correctly, how to design a Kickstarter campaign that becomes successful in it, because if not, it won't happen, obviously. And I need ideas from you guys on how to word it. Even if I'm not wording it, maybe if someone has done a Kickstarter campaign and been successful on here, please, please, please give me your 2 cents. I would love it. And help would be great, because, who knows? I mean, PincheAls can go to your state and hang out for a week or a month or 2 months to build that motor, swap that tranny, rebuild your rear end, front end at no charge. Okay. Exactly, Tiny. It's the worst feeling that you can't do anything because you have one tool missing. And it's the dumbest thing in the world. Like, you're like, oh, it's an Allen. No, it's got 12 sides to it. It's European, obviously. Yeah. Worst feeling in the world. And I think that my channel has gotten, I don't want to say it's massive. It's gotten enough steam that I would like to have you guys help me out in this scenario and help me out with some ideas and help me out with figuring out what to do that would make it super awesome and useful for everyone, And yes, it sounds very expensive. I agree. It does sound like a very expensive a job because I'm doing it for free. I mean, the whole goal is to do it for free because people need this kind of help. You'd be surprised on how hard it is for some people that just don't know, Exactly, big butt MK4, and I think if we figure out a way to make it happen, obviously my Kickstarter campaign, how to build the process and have an app. I'm not even kidding you guys. An app for Android and iPhone that you just hit click SOS, what you need help with. Obviously, it's going to give me a GPS coordinates to your location. And if I'm 1,000 miles away, I'm going to be like, look, I'm 1,000 miles away. I do have another job before I get to you. Along the way, I'll treat my route as it is, and follow that route. Obviously, it's kind of going to backfire a little bit because I can see where the cons will be, where, you need the job done same day or next day. Obviously, that's not going to happen. Driving 1,000 miles in one day is virtually impossible, but it is something that can happen that, hey, I'm only like 200 miles away, 400 miles. I'll drive there. I'll be there tomorrow morning, and I'll get you taken care of. Say I'm in Texas and you need help in New Mexico, but there's a guy on somewhere else, say another state over. Well, it depends on the need, obviously. If your need is super high or if your need is just a little bit low, I'm going to, route it correctly so the need gets taken care of first, the people who really need it. More people in different states. Obviously that'd be something that we would like to do and grow around. That would be an awesome idea. Not a problem. Not a problem. Ronnie, I definitely appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Give me a second here. How's the Raceline bags? I love them. They still work after 2.5 years. Great set of bags. No, I agree. If it's not just me, but we have to have it grow. This idea needs to grow. That's why I need to make sense of all this. And yeah, I mean, again, like I said, if I create a little tiny army or a community of free repair mechanics, figure out a way to pay them. Obviously, we'd figure out how to help these mechanics obviously pay for their time and duty. I mean, that's how the campaign would work. We would accrue a lot of money with the campaign and use that to work over time. I mean, the way that we would probably eventually, if it works out very well, we'll have sponsors obviously join in on this entire campaign, and then have sponsors chip in money and help us pay this process. Obviously on the giant RV, we can slap all the sponsors' logos on it, and give information, all this stuff. I mean, help them out. Obviously, sponsors would want to, benefit from it. You can't just get free stuff from a sponsor. No, we would definitely offer help and give them the support as well for helping us and providing them help with their products and stuff. But I think if we figure out a way to generate the revenue to begin with, I would have to do the math on how much money I would need for my family to survive. And it's actually not that much money, but we would need to figure out the cost of the money just to live in the vehicle for an entire year. And thank you, Ronnie. I mean, but we would have to be smart with it. I mean, I would have to create a campaign. Exactly. Kind of like an Uber system for mechanics, but I want to be more realistic. I don't want to profit off of this. That's my big thing I don't want to do, is profit off of other people's needs. And don't get me wrong, mechanics, that's what they do. I mean, you need something fixed, you go to a mechanic and get it taken care of. Obviously, another scenario is I won't be guaranteed to be able to fix all your problems. I mean, there are some problems that I won't have the tools available for, or I just don't have the skills to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, some jobs require a lot more specialty tools, but as time goes and we grow this project or this idea, we will get the tools, we will get the skill sets that we need to grow this PincheAls Garage, mobile more. If you have a project, if you have a project, you want to do a full motor swap and build, and I'll hang out at your house for a month. I don't care, and we'll do it together if you have the time. But the goal would be to teach, learn together. Obviously, you, the person who called me to help you, would be doing most of the work because you'll be doing all the learning. I will be doing the teaching, and we do this together. Some people don't have that fatherly figure that is capable of fixing cars and stuff like that. You can call me your temporary pop-up father. Hey, pops, come over and hang out and have a couple beers or have a couple drinks. Obviously, I'm gonna have my soda here, and hang out and learn something. Have all the tools that we'll ever need while we work on your car, and obviously we're gonna have fun learning and get our hands dirty and have fun. That's the whole point, and that's the point of this channel. A community build, exactly, Ronnie. Something that we all get together and build together, and we share that based off of me driving to your house cross country. I don't care if it takes me a week. My family will be with me. Obviously, it's not going to be a permanent endeavor. Do for just a little while, a year or two, see how it works out, and if it does, great. Maybe we expand. If not, 2-year endeavor, and then get back to what I was doing normally. Right, Seahorse. I'm down. Just give me time in place. There you go. I'm Bowman. Just these ideas is what I'm trying to think about with you guys. Oh yeah, I actually do a lot of believe it or not, probably once or twice a week, people hit me up on Instagram and Facebook. Hey, I need help fixing this and this and this. I'm all like, dude, I'm like, dude, hit me up on live video. Let's figure out what we got, you know? And I'm talking to people from Indiana, from Arkansas. I've talked around the world. I mean, around the U.S. I've talked to all these people and live chat on my phone. Like, all right, show me what your problem is. This is what you need to do. This is how we're going to do it. And we're going to fix it together, you know? And that's my, you don't understand. That is the moment he fixes it and he's like, yeah, we got it going. 100% right there. 1,000 times over. Best feeling in the world for me. Obviously for the person who fixed it, you know, and no money exchange, just the ability to help each other and be happy that we did something together and we are growing together. That is what PincheAls Garage, my YouTube channel is all about. And again, definitely. I would definitely do a live system in my RV if we, like I said, if we figure it out, you know, and yeah, like I said, we'll travel and do all that. And that, like I said, that would be my goal. I mean, this has been my life, not lifelong, but been one of my dreams for the past few years. And I think it's very doable. Money wise, obviously RVs are not cheap. You know, I don't have the money or the funds, you know, not even close to the money or the funds to afford something like this. And that is why I'm trying to figure out a Kickstarter campaign, you know? And yes, I mean, people would pay for the service, but again, I don't want the money. You guys gotta understand that. I don't want money from you guys. I want your smile. I want your affection towards I did something, your gratitude. That's more money in the world than I want from anyone. And it's one of the best feelings in the world, especially coming from like a guy who hold on, I'm getting a little emotional. Especially coming from a guy who's come from nothing. Okay? I've been very poor most of my life, you know, and I'm rich in life. That's what I'm rich in. I'm rich in knowledge. I'm rich in life. I'm rich with a lot of you subscribers, aka my friends and my community, my family. Honestly, I take your guys' words with a passion. You guys don't understand that, and I appreciate that a lot because what you guys say actually matter to me. Okay, they matter a lot, and that's what I have to. You guys have to understand that I am more than willing to sacrifice anything for you guys, as long as it benefits you guys in a way. It also benefits me, you know, in the way that I want to benefit from. In other words, your gratitude, your compassion, you know, your love, and all this. Si hablo español, si hablo español, Brandon Benjamin, 12. You know, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here. I'm gonna drink a soda. I gotta wash it down. Jeez. Because this is a very passionate thing towards myself and towards you guys, and that's why I've been doing this for how long I've been doing it for, because it matters a lot to me. You guys have no idea how much this matters to me. And again, like I said, this is something I really want. I think I can make it happen, and that's the goal for 2021. No, it's not an IPA. It's actually a soda, IBC. Black cherry soda. This stuff is so good. Again, it's just something that I really want to expand on, and I want to get to more people. I want to get to more people that are in need. You'd be surprised again how many people hit me up and they're like, "Dude, I need you here." I'm like, "Oh man, I wish I could be there, man, but you're legitimately 2 days away from me. 2 days, like." I can't do that. That'll cost me a fortune just to drive there one time, you know. And don't get me wrong, I would love to. I mean, I've had 3 people on 3 separate occasions say, "I will pay for your ticket to come and help me." And you know what? I would do it in a heartbeat. But I have a family as well, and my family needs me, and you know, my paycheck is what, you know, how that works. You know. Saludos, amigo. He vuelto de las vacaciones. Oh, welcome back. Back at it again. That's right, 3 Bowman. You know, and again, it's just one of those things that I want you guys to understand that PincheAls Garage has to evolve. It has to evolve in a way that you guys benefit from it the most. Again, I will benefit if you guys benefit. I guess how that works. You know what I mean? I benefit as long as you guys can understand that what I'm trying to get with. So the evolution of PincheAls Garage is to finish my 3 project cars, which is number one. Number one is hold on, Johnny. Let's see if I can get him in here. No, I don't want to add him live. Jeez, no. Okay. We want to finish the Corrado. We want to finish the Mark II, and I want to finish the Outlander, which we're actually almost done with the Outlander. The Outlander is pretty much the cheapest thing I've ever put together, and it's literally been the most successful build we've done so far on this channel on the dirt cheap budget. I mean, dirt cheap, and it's been great. It's been a great little car. And this Saturday, guys, if you're not there, keep in mind we're going to go live as long as we can, as long as there's signal out there where we're going to be. We're going to be off-roading the Outlander on Saturday morning or afternoon, whatever time we're going to start. But we're going to be off-roading that B. We're going to be filming it. We're going to be using the drone. We're going to be using all my cameras. It's going to be a hell of a time. We got a bunch of friends coming, and we're all going to take turns driving it, obviously, and have fun with the Outlander. What's the time range? I mean, on the bill, on what, for what, Ramon? Stasis, we're going to Black Mountain Trail in Ramona on Saturday. So if you guys like what the Jetta's turning into, please stay tuned because we got a lot coming for that. The Ramona Trail is a simple trail for off-roading, and the reason why we're doing that one is to test out the actual suspension with the full car, like how we're going to be going. Oregon. This is pretty much a test run for the Jetta and see what it does. The live video is going to go and pretty much when we get there on Saturday, we're going to see if there's signal. Number one, we got to have a good signal. We are adding a snorkel for sure. There's a snorkel coming for that. Don't get me wrong, that will be coming. Oh no, for fun. No, actually, we're going to need it because in Oregon, there's a lot of actual creeks that we're going to be driving through. So it's actually going to be something we're going to need so we don't suck up all that water. Geez, I'm getting a lot of love over here. Well, thank you. Again, what's going on, Robert? I got to work on his car soon, too. Robert has got a full suspension that we're going to be refreshing on his car since it's actually on his car got blown out. Since he lives local to me, I mean, he's coming over and we're going to be doing it together. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing all the work, Robert. We're going to be doing it together, and I'm going to teach you how to do some Mark IV work, man. Get you all greased up and dirty. Dirty. Yep. Yeah, you got a gorgeous 20th anniversary GTI, so we're going to be fixing all that. Hell yeah, 3 Bowman. So again, if you guys understand what I'm asking for, if you guys have any ideas or anything that you can help me with for 2021 for the campaign. Nice, Alan, bagging that Mark V. Love bags on a Mark V. We need help here at PincheAls Garage. I don't know how to start a Kickstarter campaign. I've never done one. In all honesty, I've never done a Kickstarter campaign, and I need to know what to do. Oh, nice, 3 Bowman. That's gonna be legit. So I definitely I'm definitely gonna make a section on the community page on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I mean, we're gonna obviously I keep you guys informed 24/7. I mean, anything happens at PincheAls Garage, you guys are informed. That is my job to you guys, you know. Any filming tips? Yeah. Get many cameras. Don't own just one camera. Own a GoPro. Tiny, I actually sold my 20th anniversary kit to a really good friend of mine. I couldn't put it. I couldn't destroy it. I was gonna put it on the. I test fitted it on my car, and I had to cut the bumper up so much to make it fit. I didn't want to destroy it, so I gave it to a good friend of mine. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bear myself destroying the 20th anniversary kit, and obviously, yeah. Three Bowman. I don't know, honest. I don't know when I'm gonna have the next meet. Seahorse 10, 2, 3. Who are you? I know you say you're my cousin, but which cousin? I have a lot of cousins. Mr. Seahorse. Stasis, I'm never going to swap the Outlander. We're going to keep it front wheel drive because we're going to keep it realistic. Swapping cars is not a realistic pretty much thing for anyone. It's Sophia. I don't. Oh my God. I know you. You're the cousin on my other side of the family, on my wife's side. Hi, Sophia. Everybody got to say hi to Sophia. She's super cool. She wants to get into cars. I will take care of you, Prima. Yep, I know your mom. I got your phone number, Sophia, so I'll hit you up later today because we might need you tomorrow. I don't know if you have time tomorrow, but we might need you tomorrow for some car stuff. Three Bowman, hi. So again, the rocker panels on an MK4 platform, panels. Trying to make sense. You mean the quarter panels on the back? Is that what you mean, Bren? Pinche Sophia. Kickback. She's not Mexican, actually. Okay. Sophia, hit me up on Saturday morning. Actually, Friday. Remind me Friday, Sophia. Right? Tell her to definitely stay away from a Volkswagen. I'm not going to lie. For your first car, don't own a V-Dub. Get the hang of owning a car in general, then own a Dub. No, actually, I've never done work on those because all my cars have been Cali cars, so I never had to actually fix them because there's no rust in them and stuff like that. So, never done that. So, Sophia, please remind me on Friday. Give me a call, give me a text on Friday so I can hit you up so you can come over and hang out with us on Saturday and have some fun with us, okay? No, I think a Honda Civic is probably the best bang for your buck, and honestly, and it's a freaking lawnmower that runs on pretty much the energy of the world, and it's probably the best car to own. 90s Civics are the best cars to own, period, for a first-time car. Then work your way up to a V-Dub, I know it's gross. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I personally won't buy one, but someone that has absolutely no knowledge of owning a car, I know it's kind of against, religion and the VW community. Believe me, I got 100% agree with you guys. But if you're on a budget and you ain't got no idea how to take care of a car, get yourself a Civic. All you got to do is put oil in it and it runs. I mean, or a VW 2-point slow. Okay, Mark IV 2-point slow is probably another Honda Civic to own. Don't buy a VR6 or a 1.8T because you're gonna hate life, especially if you ain't got no money. Nice, Ronnie. Ramon Diaz. Whew. I mean, 90s VWs, as long as you're getting like the cheapest stuff out there, man. I mean, like you got to get yourself an 8-valve, 2-point slow. I mean, they made 2-point slows in the 90s, so yeah, exactly. An ABA, an MK3 ABA, pretty much a 2-point slow. No power, but geez, they're so reliable. TR Sharp. I am a 1.8T guy, 100%. I will not choose any other engine in the world because of how simple, number one, they are, how cheap they are to modify, how easy they are to maintain once you understand what you're getting your hands into. Once you understand what a 1.8T and the system is, they're phenomenal engines and very, very reliable. However, if it's your first car and you've never worked on an engine in general or a Volkswagen German car, I'm telling you this right now. Sure, it's not a good car, not to begin with, not for someone who's new to it. Again, it's something you want to learn. I always recommend a 1.8T or a VR6 as a sidecar, your project car. You know, you always want it as something on your side B. You know, you tinker with it. Oh, it runs great, and it breaks down. Oh, I'll just drive my 2-point slow because I know it works and it will work, or TDI, ALH. You know, Brandon, you can make the airbag functional on the Mark 6 wheel. What you need to do is get you have to get it from Mexico or Canada, the VW Clásico, which is pretty much an MK4 with like MK5 wiring pretty much in it, which has the same harness as the MK6 airbag. You need that to hook it up to your Mark 6 steering wheel. Ivan, all cars should fly by 2021. No. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. Old school 16 valve. Again, they're cars that I definitely recommend, but not as a primary car. You'd be surprised how many problems you're going to have if that car was not maintained. And yeah, keep in mind, a 1.8T now is almost 20 years old. You know, they're old. They're old. They're gonna have so many problems as a first car. Horrible choice. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great car, but it's an old ass car. You're gonna have problems, you know. Yeah, again, make it your sidecar, not your daily. You know, a lot of people daily VR6s, MK3s, but they probably invested a lot of money taking care of it and making sure it works perfect. I guarantee you didn't buy it and it's just been running still there. Still rebuilding a 16 valve, you know. What is your opinion on the stock lifters on a 1.8T? I'm doing 500. Don't use stock lifters. Flame broiled, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when some people have, you know. Yep. I believe you, 16 old school 60 valve, you daily a VR, but it's probably taken care of. That's the difference. You probably fixed all the little issues that it had, and it probably works great. You know, for Bren R. Germ, you want to for 500 horsepower, you're gonna have to update everything on that head. You're gonna need a port and polish for sure. You know, you want to port and polish that head. You want to get upgraded valves, intake and exhaust. You want to upgrade your springs and your lifters, because if not, it's not going to work. It's not going to make that power. You're going to blow that head's going to float a valve, guaranteed, in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, but yeah, you need to do that. Okay, I see here, AAA Garage. Why I'm TDI swapping my daily now was 12 RVSI swapped to 1.8, now going to LH. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Rye. Rye Cheats. Yep, Fabulous Manufacturing makes some legit stuff. T Raw Sharp. What color is it smoking? White or is it smoking like black? If it's smoking white, it's probably the seals on the turbo on their way out. It might be time to swap out that turbo. Super, super common, by the way. Blue, okay. Oh, geez. Is it building boost? Oh, yeah. You don't. I guess. I guess you don't know HP. Ben or Jim. I mean, what happens? You're going to have high RPM. You're going to have a high RPM because you're making 700 horsepower. That thing's going to rev to freaking hell because you got to make that. You need to rev it to build boost for that motor, for that big of a turbo. So you're going to float a valve. That's pretty much what's going to happen. And you're going to need to upgrade the entire the drivetrain on the valve train, period. There's no way around that. You don't have enough. You don't have enough reliability on that head, period. There's a lot of work you have to put into that head. I'm thinking about $3,000 in parts and work on that just head to do that. Yeah, T-Rod, more like it sounded like a for sure seal on that. Hold on, I got people here. Christian Speedworks, what's your take on a 1.8 versus a 12 valve? I want to buy an MK4 Golf, but it's hard to find a good VR Golf here in SoCal. However, I found a couple 1.8Ts. Are those any good? For Christian Speedworks, you're asking the 1.8T whore here, okay? I mean, 1.8Ts never fail as long as you got the money. They make more power at a lower price range, and they're probably more reliable and easier to fix if they break. A VR will make double the amount of power, but for double the amount of money. Done right, whew, you can make a stupid amount of power, but again, done right. And by the time you spend that much money on a VR with that much power on the motor, you spent just about the same amount of money on that transmission on top of that. Okay? So don't get me wrong, awesome idea. But for me, 1.8Ts are where are they at for price versus performance. VR is definitely performance versus price. I mean, price is not existing when you own a VR. You want to build some power on a VR. But again, it depends on how much you want to spend. That's definitely the idea behind that. Flame Broil, do you have a parts list for stock if I win the KO4? Yes, I can get you a part list for that. We can definitely make a video for shopping for a KO4 setup. Definitely, Flame Broiled. Christian, I asked because I've only owned MK3s with 2.0 ABS. Okay, no problem. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. Are there any other common things I should look for when I go test drive NK4 1.8T? Sounds. You want to listen for sounds. You want to listen for smoke, vacuum leaks, but mostly sound, the way that it sounds. Number one, 1.8Ts are very ticky. You will hear a lot of ticking on the, and that's called injector tick. It's not valve tick. It's for the injectors. It's very common because the injectors are legitimately just sticking out of the car. You can see them in broad daylight. We call that injector tick. 1.8Ts are very ticky, but metal sounding. You got to look for something that sounds like metal ticking. Then be very concerned. Number two, check the dipstick. Make sure whoever you're buying the car from didn't dump some motor oil thickening crap into the motor to quiet the engine. They're not like Hondas where they need thicker oil because thickening the oil, it just makes them run like shit. Excuse my French, but it makes them run because they're hydraulic-based engines. So the oil pressure is what makes those engines work properly and flow properly. So thicker oil is actually a worse thing for those engines because of the fact that they're hydraulic based systems. Again, yes, old school 16 valve, agreed. A timing belt service, make sure when the last time the timing belt was done, because that will pretty much tell you if the timing belt, if they actually took care of the car. Check also all the hoses. Look at the hoses, see if they're not crunchy. Squeeze them, and if they start making crunchy noises, that means that a lot of that stuff in that car is actually original. T-sharp, if your valve seals are going bad, it's going to be blue smoke. That's for sure. Yeah, no, I'll make a part list for everyone. Obviously, I mean, you're the one who brought it up, so I'm going to make it for you, but it's going to be for everyone. We'll do a live shopping cart and show you what to do, like I did with the big turbo setup, and we'll show you what to do and how to shop for a KO4 build. You'd be surprised on how people don't know how to shop for building an engine. It's actually a very important thing to do. Learning how to shop and what to shop for, and know your brands. Brands are super, super important for sure when shopping for parts. Not a problem, Christian Speedworks. I'm here to help, and that's what I do. I mean, that's why my channel, to answer your questions and help. Trying to determine if it's the turbo or valve seals. Okay. For coolant, I just use G12. If you can't get G12, get G13. But if you're going to get G13, I recommend doing a full flush on the engine. That's pretty much it. Do not buy cheap Peak stuff. Do not buy the cheap Peak random, the AutoZone store brand stuff. If you're going to buy something, make sure it's a German brand. Like Pentfrost is a good brand. That's not an OEM. Exactly. Thank you, old school 16 valve. Factory oil and coolant is all you put in a car. I don't care how many miles you got on that thing. You put the OEM-ish. And for Mark IVs, it's actually Castrol 530 full synthetic. Yeah, flame broiled. That's correct. 3 said, yeah, cheap coil packs are cheap coil packs. Avery, there you go. Thank you. That's what I was going to say. A compression test on the motor will definitely help you if tell you if the piston rings are going bad. And 040 is an area that's warmer. Warmer area is fine, but if you live in a cold area, that's not the best option. Okay, so if your compression test did 170 all around, that means the head and the rings are holding correctly. That's not a 10% decrease across the block. So that's actually very good on your compression. So yeah, definitely the turbo's on its way out. I've never heard of Xerex coolant. Sorry, man. Never heard of it. No, I mean, you won't need a leak down test because it's holding 170. For sure, if it doesn't like leak slowly, or if it just holds for like a second or two, you're pretty decent in there. Your compression's good. More likely, the turbo's on its way out. Again, it's a really old car, so I probably not surprised that your turbo's on its way out. You know, for a lot of you guys just tuning in, what this live. Yeah, no worries, old school. No worries. I mean, obviously, you know, you guys are fast at typing. Five psi difference is not that bad, just so you know. You're looking at like, say if like you're like one was 140 and then everything else was 170. That's actually pretty bad because that's almost a 10% difference across the board. Oh, what's up, Nicorici? Yeah, what's going on? Again, if it's not that much of a difference across the board, you're golden. All right. If all four were like wacky numbers And then what you do is that you do a compression test, but you dump some oil. You dump a little bit of oil through the spark plug hole, and then do another compression test and see if that changes your compression. If it does, that means the piston rings are on their way out. But if nothing changes and it stays the same across the board, then you're golden. Then there's nothing wrong with your head or your block. It's the turbo. That's the fastest way of determining an issue with your valves or your piston rings. Now, say, yeah, we're generalizing exactly. Hello, Papa Marco. Oh, my cousin. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize when they do compression tests, one thing that's super, super important is that when you run a compression test, if you notice the dial go lose like all its pressure like almost immediately, or just you watch it gradually losing pressure, and then you dump some oil in there in the cylinder and you do a compression test and it holds it, again, that solves a problem with one thing. Now, if you dump oil and it keeps doing it, then we know it's the head, because obviously you can't get oil in the head. You can only get it on the piston rings. And there's another answer. Brandon Benjamin, yes and no. That is correct, T-Raw. It will increase a little bit, but nothing drastic. That is correct. For Brandon, again, when you buy aftermarket parts, you do your research, okay? Do your research on where the company is manufacturing their product. Do your research if the brand itself is good. There are a lot of brands that for some reason the factory OEM is $800 and the aftermarket one's $50. Oh, I'd probably be more comfortable with a $200-300 part, and not a $50 part. Definitely something you need to talk about. What are all the boxes for GSX 1000? Shipping, a lot of shipping. For Transfluid, I actually I went from OEM Transfluid to Pennzoil, Synchro Mesh, and then I'm actually swapping. I'm flushing it out. I got 3 bottles of Redline now for my tranny. I'm thinking the Redline. I've had Redline before and I've enjoyed it so much. I'm going to stick with that. Yep, Redline. See, good stuff. Can't complain about. Oh my God. Sorry. My wife hit me over the head with it. So good. Oh. Forehead. Oh. 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 I'm eating this. OEM fluid on Filbert? No. Right now I'm running Pennzoil Synchro Mesh on the transmission. For transmission for motor oil, I'm actually using Castrol Full Synthetic 530. Oh my God. No. Sweet baby Jesus. Oh, for a cam tensioner, I forgot the brand that I got. Give me a second here. Let me find it for you. Ah, so good. So good. I almost ate that. Oh, I agree. They are better from the freezer. 100%. But it's still good, period. I don't care. Give me a second here. Okay, here we go. The one that I got for my car. Where is it? I got the Hudson from ECS Tuning. I'm gonna give you the link right here, okay, buddy? That is the one that you want. This is the one I use from Hudson. Believe it or not, Hudson is actually an OEM supplier for Volkswagen. My buddy, no problem. No problem, Papa Marco. URO, I wouldn't recommend for this part. They're definitely not the best brand for parts like a mechanical parts. I don't recommend URO for that, for sure. But Hudson makes a very, very good part. My buddy Tim from Kearney Mesa Volkswagen works for Volkswagen in general, but they get their parts. If they can't get their part from Volkswagen, they get it from Hudson because they meet the OEM specifications for that part, which means it's legit. Like, it's good stuff. So, Bowman, thank you for bringing up sad memories. It's full of freaking. I remember when my car caught fire. I mean, come on. Huh? I remember it 2 years ago, man. It's been 2 years since that car caught fire. Holy crap. You know? And
from the ashes,
you get Filberto.
What, 4.5?
No, well, this is, yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay, I know there's a lot of things that can make a 1.8T run like trash, but what do you best think could cause my car to run like a diesel? Misfire, rev bounce, idle, then be completely. Give me a second. I'm trying to answer this guy's question. Big Butt. What are your mods, and if you have a tune? Answer that question. Robert, I never heard of DVO, so I don't know. I don't know that brand. Okay, so Ronnie, the SAC, I'll be looking forward to the next video. I got to go purchase from your site for that KL4. We're still at 900 entries, by the way, overall. So we're not even close to finishing it. So keep getting stuff in the contest, man. 16 valve caddy boy.
Post your stuff that you got too. If they post what they received too.
Yes.
Show the love.
Show the love. When you guys receive my merch and your products, install it, show it, share it, tag me in it in Instagram, Facebook, please. So other people can see it and I can share it. Okay. Ronnie Shed, where are you at? I'm at home. GSX 1000. What turbo do you run in Filbert now? It was a sad day for us all. I run another SPA turbo, but I went bigger. Went to an AR90 hot end and then a 73 millimeter cold side. It's about 20% bigger than my previous turbo, so it's same brand, but a little bit better specifications built into it. I know there's a lot of time, guys, to get more stuff for your contests.
And custom stuff too.
Yes, 3 Bowman, you can share it, but do not share it to burn all the MK4s. I tend not to post stuff there anymore. That Facebook group is freaking toxic beyond belief. I don't like that page. If I do post on there, it's very, very rare, and it's just very random. So I just can't stand that page. In all honesty, burn all the MK4s is just one of the worst Facebook pages around.
Custom orders too.
Oh,
if they want to share or something specific, a little bit of detail.
I agree with you, Tiny. Yes, they do.
Customs.
Again, if you guys have one thing, how about you say it, wife? Come closer. Just don't get into view. Hold on, you're almost there. Okay. Before you say anything, here's my wife. Listen to what she has to say.
Custom orders count towards the contest as well. Straightforward.
More. Give them more information.
So if you guys have a shirt idea or something you want altered from the ones that we offer, we can do that too. Or maybe a specific lanyard, or you have a car group that needs some new lanyards or some new banners. You could do that too while this contest is running.
Hopefully you guys heard that. I don't, you know. Can you twin turbo a 1.8T? Yeah. I mean, you can quad turbo if you want, if you have the money. I mean, it's all money based. Robert, yes, I was. I was at Cars and Coffee handing out stickers and seeing some of my friends there. It was like 30 to 40 minutes before I went to work, so I got there a little early, hung out for a little while, then went to work. I am drinking IBC Black Cherry, one of my favorite sodas.
Tastes like cough syrup.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I left early. All right, Ronnie, you have yourself a wonderful night, sir. So for Big Butt MK4, all you got is a cat back and a diverter valve, but no tune. For Big Butt, do you have a code scanner? See what kind of check codes your car might be throwing. If you don't have a check engine light, but look up if you have any pending codes. That's very important because a lot of times you'll have a code pending that won't show up in your standard, like your standard check engine light. So check that, okay, first. Always check your codes before you assume anything or ask anything about problems about your car. It does not taste like cough syrup, dang it. Ah.
You like that fake flavor.
I do like fake flavors, but geez. So yeah, definitely Big Butt. Check that first, all right? Let's see here. Tiny, would you help me build a VR from bare block? Of course I will. I will. Definitely from scratch. That's right. First and second trip codes. And yes, I drank the butter soda, Ray, and it was gross. It didn't even taste like butter. I was so disappointed in it. So disappointed. I was ready for it. My body was like, give it to me. I want the butter, and then it didn't work. GSX 1000, how do you notify me if you want a custom t-shirt or banner? Simple. Email me at PincheAls.garage.com.
No, not .com. At gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. Email me at PincheAls.garage@gmail.com. Hold on, I gotta get the guys back on Instagram. There we go. We ran out of time on Instagram. Okay, I'll put it in the comments right now, so just in case. In the comment section, that is my email address. If you guys have any ideas on what custom type of stuff you want, I will make it. 100%. Anything I make for you custom, whatever the dollar value. Remember, for every $3 you spend, you get one entry. That entry goes towards the contest. If you spend $100, whatever that is, entry-wise, you get that many entries. Pretty straightforward. What a spick. Apparently on Instagram, you can only do 1 hour live stream. So I'm back. I got the Instagram feedback going. What a spick. But yeah, welcome to the YouTube channel now. So any advances on the car wash? What?
Your skimpy coochie cutter.
No, we're not gonna. No.
They want details.
I'm not gonna give you guys any details on that. What year is Filbert by Brandon? 2002 is Filbert's year.
Stop ignoring them car wash question.
I'm gonna ignore the car wash. I'm not gonna wear coochie cutters. I'm not gonna wash a car unless Ray is me. The gambler team. Okay, Team Gambler does it with me. That's the only way it's gonna happen, and I highly doubt it's gonna happen.
Desperate times.
Desperate times do come for desperate measures. And all Bears car wash. No, we'll shave. We'll shave our crotch area so that way we have nice, pretty crotch regions with our coochie cutters and Daisy Dukes and whatever you guys want to call it.
Get some Brazilians.
Well, we have Brazil. No, God, no. I'll just shave the nether regions. Ew.
See, they're excited about.
No one's excited at all about us grown-ass men freaking washing cars.
I can take pictures while you do it.
No, Tiny. Stop. I'm telling you. Raffle off some tickets for people to get to be in the car. No. No. You sell out so quick. Robert, best fundraiser ever.
You're looking for.
No one will want to remember that. I agree. Thank you.
You're talking about a campaign. GoFundMe. My trip to what?
Oregon. No.
Send the Gambler 500 to Oregon.
No. It just sounds bad in every single way. I can only imagine all the old grannies just showing up. Oh, can you wash my Lexus? I'm just like, You say that. David Hernandez, how many vacuum lines? I think Tiny wants to be with it. I agree.
Tiny wants to join it.
Ray's all like, don't lump me in that train wreck. I agree. Give the people what they want. Oh, you want a turbo toaster banner? I will make you a turbo toaster banner, buddy.
Is that Maddie?
Yeah, it's no GSX 1000. Oh. I'll pick you up. Don't worry, Tiny. Horse, my name is Borat. I like sex. It's nice. It's very nice. Look at my penis. It is very big. No. Don't worry, Tiny. We will pick you up at the crack of dawn. And we will drag your ass. I will shave you personally. And you will be wearing cooch cutters and whatever outfits girls wear. Crop tops. And we're going to be washing cars together in front of my house.
No, I gotta put you out in public.
Well, we'll put you on the main street, the street that's down the street. You know, I work that day. No, you don't. You don't work that day. Oh hell no! I'll shave your legs and make them look like hearts. So I know. Calling gay from work. You can't even call off work. You just call in gay. Oh shit! But yeah, I'll get my beard trimmer and I'll just draw designs on your furry legs. I know you got fur just like me. Yes, we will be using high foaming soap. Yep. Yeah, I'll bring a big old jug, just a big old trash can of cherries. That way, when we're washing cars, we're just eating cherries. You know?
See, they're ready for this. They want it. And it will be documented.
For God's sakes. Corbin's all like, I'm next. We love you logos on our chest. Yeah, we'll have I don't have a hairy chest, just so you know. I'm actually pretty pasty white. Look at that. This is how much no sun my body gets besides my neck
And your arm.
and my arm. Like my body gets absolutely no sun. So it looks like it's never been outside. Look at this. Look at this. I can see my veins. Look at that. That's how pasty I am. Oh God. I'm next. Shave me. Freaking Corbin. Oh, shit. Make banners of the car wash. Oh God.
See?
Just a bunch of silhouettes of like
Dude.
legs, like big old beefy legs, and
it should be of women, and then they come and see you guys.
oh yeah, be a banner, a bunch of girls,
Silhouette.
Silhouettes, and then just a bunch of dudes. Yeah, exactly. 16 valve Tech 10. I live literally inside I live inside of a cave all day. Aw, Robert's on a nice white t-shirt. I put it on my chest.
Oh.
Dick. That's funny though. Oh my God. Feeling much better. Look at this. Situations joined the conversation.
You missed it.
Oh my God. Oh, you guys got me balling hard, dude. You got me balling so good. Good job. Okay. So again, if you guys have any custom ideas for merch for your guys' house, living room, I can metal cut you guys a sign of whatever you want. The tiny. This went from going across the U.S. to shaving and washing cars to the range of your lives is amazing. What if I went across the country washing cars doing that?
Yeah.
No. That shit ain't gonna happen. Sorry, buddy. Oh God. Just portable shaved men washing cars. We'll go to your state and wash your cars in skimpy outfits for money. Oh man.
That would be for subscribers.
For subscribers only?
See, if you subscribe, you can get a full video of the car wash. Only if you subscribe to the channel.
No. If people pay for it, we'll get the nut cam. We'll have cameras on the bottom so you can see our ass cheeks and our sacks just while we're washing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the premium. That's the premium Snapchat. Oh shit. Yeah, situation. I'll make you a hood prop. Talk to me, email me or talk to me later, buddy.
Email the idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ray. I know. Hold on. I know exactly what that's from. I buy that for $1. Ha ha ha. RoboCop. RoboCop 1.
So
The undercarriage. Yep, exactly. We'll have it under premium Snapchat undercarriage. That'll be the actual Snapchat name, undercarriage. And the moment you just go in there, it's just like, the hell am I looking at? a bunch of dudes with crotches and shaved legs and butt cheeks. Oh God, that's so bad. That is so bad.
Tell Alexander to email his idea. So we can
A situation. Email us your idea for a hood prop. All right, buddy.
get a look at it.
PincheAls.garage@gmail.com. All right, and I can get you a price on that and everything. All right. Yeah, it's super gross. I bet you people will pay for it though. It'll be the Hillcrest special. Oh God. Okay. Let's put the brakes on that. We're done. We're done with this. I'm over it. Jeez.
They're planning it.
Obviously they are. I mean,
They
they've
want it.
been planning for a while. So roll around on the ground with creepers. Oh God. No, we're done. We're done. We're not doing any more. All right. Jeez. Okay, so back to what we were talking about, like realistic stuff. Back to PincheAls Garage. So 2021, I'm gonna try to start a campaign in the winter this year, a Kickstarter campaign again, and this campaign again, it's gonna be for trying to do the PincheAls Garage on tour to get a pressure washer. Stop! We're done. Jesus Christ.
We have a pressure washer.
I know we have a pressure washer. I'm not going to use it for that. Oh my God.
Is that on tour? That's a part of the on tour from Wash Cars.
No, I have not seen a fake taxi in San Marcos MK4. Again, the whole goal for 2021 at PincheAls Garage is to evolve the channel, and I don't know yet. We've been actually thinking about giving away that car, maybe at the end of the year. It all depends on how well it does. If it still works by the end of the year, it is actually something our group did consider, but we don't know how much. If we have too much fun with that car, we're probably going to build another one, honestly, and have two of them. But I'm thinking maybe build another one just to give it away and leave the Outlander. Obviously, keep the Outlander, but build another version of the Outlander. Maybe the Outlander Sport, which would be like a GTI, a Mark IV GTI or something like that. We'll make it a sportier chassis. Another idea that a lot of us came across is actually to do to build a Jetta and make it a truck, a UTE truck, and make that an off-road car and lift it, and give that away. I mean, these are good ideas, but again, these are things that they're for future endeavors. For this year, we got a lot of stuff going on. So definitely something I would highly consider, but I don't know if I'm going to do. For Tiny, will I consider a 4Motion stop with a 3.6 VR6? Yes, I would definitely do it. However, it's not cheap. It's stupid expensive. And number one, I have no idea how to fabricate something like that to make it save. Okay. For GSX 1000, do you have a subscription other than YouTube? Been bust AF, haven't been up to date on vids. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, GSX 1000? Brandon, how much was the airbags on the suspension? Just the bags alone are like $900. Depending on your management. Management is where they actually kicks you in the nads for money. Depends on how you go. If you just go tank, compressor, and those old school paddle valves, I don't. For paid subscriptions, like you mean like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that? I don't know. Tiny, you can actually use MK4 coilovers on an MK3. Just so you know. Oh, no. I'm sorry. No. You can't. Sorry, you can't. Never mind. No, it's the other way around. If you had MK3 coilovers, you can use them on an MK4. You just got to cut off the little things on the sides, and they actually bolt onto a Mark IV. That's what I meant. But again, the bags again are the part of the cheapest part of your whole build for a suspension. It's the management. Management can range anywhere from $350 for a paddle valve setup, all the way to $2,000 to $3,000 for crazy expensive stuff from like not Airlift. What's the other company? A podcast? No. I wish I would do a podcast, but I don't. Yeah, exactly. Manual air management is dirt cheap. I mean, it's literally just a tank, AccuAir. Thank you. No, I don't do. I mean, I don't have enough people to. I know what you mean. GSX 1000, a podcast to talk about stuff, so people can download it and listen to conversations and whatnot. I don't have enough people coming to my channel. Honestly, in San Diego, no one wants to talk. No one wants to hang out and talk car and talk anything. So it's just me, and on occasion my wife, and on occasion whoever comes over and hangs out with us. Yeah, I would love a podcast. I would love to do this full time, but Humble Mechanic makes money, makes a decent amount of money on what he does. But he makes it. He has millions of followers. That guy's got tons of followers. He's making money. He's making good money, and he can do what he can do because that's his job now. That's his business, is doing what he does. It sucks, but like, it'd be very nice. I'd love to quit my job and do this full time. Hell yeah, I would. But I don't have any money, and I got a family to take care of. So I wish I could do more. Honestly, I wish I could. But the way we're doing it now, we're having fun, and that's all that matters, honestly. Yeah, you can definitely put a tank inside a roll cage using the tubes as lines, but the issue with that is strengthening, keeping the roll cage actually strong. If that roll cage is 100% strictly aesthetic, then go for it. I wouldn't do that personally, just because it wouldn't be as, how can I say, as smart to do, especially trying to fix something. Like, say if there's a leak in one of the welds, then you have to pull that cage out, weld it correctly, and put it back in. That's just not a smart thing to do. Fernando, yes, we are replacing the bushings, but the shifter that we're using on the Corrado is actually a Mark IV transmission. We're not using an older transmission like an O2A. We're using actually an O2J transmission on the Corrado. So it uses its basic Mark IV stuff. This channel, I mean, is growing, definitely growing, but it's growing slowly. I average per month about 200 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Why not an O2M? Because what's hard about a 6-speed transmission on any older generation car, that's toasty, Robert. The reason why you can't do a 6-speed swap on an older generation like a Mark II chassis car is the actual mount to hold that transmission is not as easy to get a hold by like an O2J. An O2J is actually an exact copy of an O2A transmission. It's just designed for a Mark IV. They're almost identical in every way besides the gearing. In all honesty, and also the axle cups are different. But the transmission itself, the way it bolts on and everything, is almost identical to an O2A, and that's why it fits so perfect in a Corrado and a Mark II. Don't get me wrong, you can buy the brackets for an O2M to bolt on your transmission, but you're going to spend a pretty penny. But again, it's also a good idea. I mean, 6-speed trannies are amazing, but a lot of people don't realize the price point for parts. The parts for a 6-speed, good example. A 5-speed transmission with, say you want to do a clutch and a flywheel swap, $300 to $400 for a clutch kit for a Mark IV, the 5-speed. A clutch kit for a for the same generation car, but in a 6-speed, $600 to $700 on the cheap. You get like a stage 1, stage 2 clutch, you're at $800 to $1,000 on a clutch for a Mark IV. Or a 5-speed transmission, a stage 2, stage 3 clutch is like $500, $600. So that's another thing why people stay away from 6-speeds, because there's no benefit, man. There's no major benefit besides having a 6 gear. Honestly, I don't see the drastic. And the 5-speeds are actually stronger. They hold more power than the 6-speeds, which is also a good thing. Another thing, an axle. Here's a good example. An axle for 5-speed is like $60. An axle for a 6-speed is $120 to almost $200. So again, 5-speed wins. Say you blow your tranny and you need to swap out the trans. 6-speed tranny is like $400 to $600. Oh yeah, Wave Track, definitely worth a $700 investment. Definitely. Oh yeah. An O2J, an O2J tranny, you can buy a used O2J for $75 nowadays. I've got one. I got 4 of them just chilling in my garage, because they're so cheap. They are not the same axles. They're actually super different from each other. They bolt on differently. They also have a different, the actual axle mount. There's one's thinner, the other one's like super chunky. They're not the same. Not the same at all. Very different. So, again, like I said, this channel, I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to evolve it. That's why I've been on here more often than recent, actually, than the last few months. This is the most I've posted or been live with you guys in a long time. And it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. So one thing I want to walk away with this tonight, because it's been a while. We've been on here for a while. Is I need your guys' help. I need you guys to help me design and set up a Kickstarter to try to figure out if we can do this next year. I definitely would love to do one of two things. Either do this full time, number one, or do the travel the U.S. and figure out what to do and help people on the road. The Kickstarter campaign would be, if I did this full time, it would be to pretty much help me pay for a year to 2 years worth of content, nonstop content for you guys. The whole point would be to build cars and give them away. That's what I would do if I did this full time here. I would literally just buy a car, pump them out, build it, pump it out, videos and videos and videos and videos, and do that with you guys. Yes, I am making more videos with Philbert. Actually, it's funny. I have a ton of videos with Philbert, but they're not the videos I've been wanting to post. I didn't do them right. I'm trying to redo a bunch of videos. I got a lot of stuff coming. And be patient, Mr. Brandon. I mean, I got more stuff coming. Believe me, I got a lot of stuff coming. But I'm trying to figure out what to do for this channel. That's actually in the works, Tiny. I am going to host my own car show. By the shop that I work at, that we have. We're going to try to figure out how to build a little show. Nothing huge, just to bring about 30 to 40 cars and hang out and just talk car and talk shop and hang out. It's just something fun for everyone to join in and just have it free for everyone. Just a big, fun, free local show. Like I said, again, it's nothing huge. Probably have some trophies and stuff like that. It'd just be a fun little show for sure. Again, it's just something I want you guys to munch on. Think about what we can do to this channel to help it evolve, and make it the channel for everyone to come to and learn and experience cars with one another and build cars with another bag. At my car show, bags and wheels will not win trophies. In time and investment will win trophies, and uniqueness will win a trophy. 3 Bowman. I don't know like I said, I don't know the logistics of everything yet, but it will be a European car show only. I only like the European car community. Outside of that, I don't. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of respect for other cars. I've lost a lot of respect for other car groups because they've gotten to the point where they just don't care about one another, and they're just savages, just a savage. They've just stopped caring about each other and the community. So, yeah, I mean, if you have Euros, I'm 100% open to all the Euros showing up. Again, this is something that we will be working on. I'm working on with my buddy Ben. What's up, Angel? Half and half. Again, I would like to do that, but no. Yeah, I'm not here about. I don't respect takeovers. I don't respect people breaking the law for stupid reasons. I don't respect people who don't obey the laws and just respect car meets for what they are and what they originally were, for people to get together with same taste and same respect and love for one another about building cars and becoming friends, and people just ruin it for everyone, and that's just stupid. And honestly, I don't respect them for that, and I will never will, because I don't believe it. That's right, peanut butter cups for days. I need a Reese's sponsorship. I know, right? Get Reese's all day. Yeah, and I don't care. A lot of meets have been stopped. I actually stopped going to, just because it's stupid, and they've done it. This new generation of car people, I've gone to the point where they just ruined it for everyone, and it's gonna end up ruining it for everyone else. And I don't care. I just don't care. And no, the place will have no speed bumps. One giant pothole though that they haven't fixed yet, but it's avoidable, 100% avoidable. It's in the middle of the road, so you can just either go through it or go around it. It's a pretty decent sized lot. Usually no one's there on the weekends. I agree. Meets can go either way, but it does suck. And I miss having fun meets. I miss going to meets with a lot of people and where they respect one another. But it's done. It's over. That happening anymore is no longer a thing. It's a thing of the past. And the reason why, because a lot of these kids,
it takes one person.
It takes only one person to
be the asshole.
To be the asshole, exactly. To be the a-hole who infects everyone else, and then they just all follow suit. And then they ruin it. Car washes will not be provided. God damn it, Tiny. Again, it's like one of those things. How old are you, Als? I'm actually going to be 36 this year, sir.
You sound like old man.
I'm going to be 36 this year, and loving it. 36 and young. I'm 36 young. Not old. Yeah, again, they can go either way, meets, but it takes one person to start it, to ignite the douchiness, and it just makes it worse. I grew up in an era where that wasn't the problem. Everybody would get together, hang out, talk to each other, not just mad dog each other or be like, oh, look at that stupid car. Oh, built, bro, bags and wheels. Seriously? You built it because you added bags and wheels? Oh, wait. I got my exhaust that I put on there, and that's it. A muffler. I put a muffler on with giant tips.
Or it's mommy, daddy bought the car.
Yeah, mommy, daddy built, you know? Or I got a million stickers, and I have every single aesthetic piece possible on my car that I bought from AutoZone to make it look dope. I don't know. I guess it's just me being old. I don't really, like I said, again, I don't go to the meets anymore as much as I used to, as much as I love to go. I'm just tired of it.
Get off my lawn.
Giant tits.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, and then exactly, trying to sell it for an arm and a leg. Believe me. The bank still owns those cars. Whoa. Hey. Ray, stickers, bro. Stickers win cars. I mean, obviously my car is the Outlander, not my car, but our car, the Outlander, is covered in stickers, but for other reasons. It's always sunny in Doucheville. Old school 16 valve. You know what's funny? It did happen back in the day. I agree with you, but we called them out and we did something about it. You know that? A lot of the meets that I did back in the day, we did something about it when I was doing them. When I was a kid, actually, we actually did something about it and we called them out. Nowadays, we just gotten soft, man. Just gotten soft. And then even if you call them out, they don't care. They're just kids. You know, whatever.
And they get offended.
You know, whatever. Well, again, to take it, let's figure out how we can evolve PincheAls Garage together. All right. And have a wonderful night. Right? I agree. I'm the same way, Tiny. I want to not pay for anything. I'm 100%. Exactly. I just don't care for going to meets anymore. Snowflakes, exactly. Bunch of pussies. Yep. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in this episode, this live episode of PincheAls Garage. Here at PincheAls Garage, we have a saying: if you see another fellow dubber on the road, respect them, give them a thumbs up, some deuces, you know. And as always, respect one another, because that's how you build a community, and that's how we help one another, is by respecting each other. And as always here at PincheAls Garage, what do? Come on, make those comments. What do we do here? What are the 3 big things that we do here at PincheAls Garage? Come on. I want to see those comments. I want to see if you guys know. I say it every time we go live. Shh. I'm waiting for the comments. That's right. That's right. Back squad. Woo! We're going to break and we're going to fix and we're going to repeat. Nighty night, Carlene. Ray.
Hi, Ray. Night.
All right. We're going to break, we're going to fix, and we're going to repeat, because that's what we do here at PincheAls Garage. Everyone here, have a wonderful night. Think about what we talked about. And as always, have a good one, all right? Because Saturday, we're jumping that Mark IV, and we're going off-road on it. And I want you guys to be there with me live. If not, I'll film it all. So build, fix, and repeat. Angel. I love it. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night.